Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to the Create a Sim video in The Sims 4. Today, we are attempting to recreate the iconic Wolff family from The Sims 3 in The Sims 4. I've converted them. They are no longer in Sunset Valley, my friends. We're not in Sunset Valley anymore. We are living in, well, Brindleton Bay actually, not Willow Creek, but whatever. Basically, if you guys don't recognize these Sims, if you're anything like me, you might be a big fan of them. You might, okay, to be fair, you might have just evicted them and used their house, but these are the Sims that lived in Sunset Valley in that really nice, big, white mansion on the cliff, you know, that super modern, cool looking, expensive build. They were those people. Now, again, if you're anything like me, you just evicted them and played in their house a bunch back in the day, so you might not recognize the Sims too much, but these were like some good favorite Sims of mine back in the day. You know, I was a big fan of Morgana, let me tell you. And so I thought it'd be kind of fun to make their house again in The Sims 4, because I do this thing where I try and rebuild Sims 3 houses, like tile for tile in The Sims 4. I have so much fun doing that. I did that yesterday with their Sims 4, I did that yesterday with their house into The Sims 4, so I'll link that video down below. But when I was building the house, I was kind of like, wow, you know what? I kind of want to make these Sims also, because I was making fun of their story, and it was great fun, let me tell you. So I decided to make them in cast as well. I actually stream both of those things first on Twitch. If you want to check out my channel, it's twitch.tv/lilsimsie. I stream every single day. I do all kinds of Sim stuff on there. If you want to check it out, link down below. Please follow me, please. Please, thank you. Okay. Anyway, I tried my absolute hardest to recreate these Sims in The Sims 4. Obviously, there are some limitations with this game because of the fact that our cast is a lot different in Sims 4 than it was in Sims 3. I don't know if you noticed, but The Sims 3 was very limited as far as like customization of their face and stuff like that, but they had so much color customization and pattern customization because they had a color wheel and a thing called Create a Style where you could literally put any pattern on anything you wanted. So we had a little bit more power in that sense, but otherwise, our Sims 4 cast is much more powerful. So there are a lot of things where I was trying to mimic their outfits and kind of let them be inspired by the Sims 3 outfits and try and recreate them the best that I could using the items in the Sims 4. But also I had to have some liberties there because they aren't the same items and they're the same colors. We had to try our best here. And the Sims 4 has 3 more outfit categories than the Sims 3 base game did. The Sims 3 actually has an outerwear category like we do for cold weather in the Sims 4, but these Sims were base game Sims. They didn't get given cold weather outfits when the game came out because it didn't exist back then. Similar to how like Nancy Landgraf doesn't have like a nice cold weather outfit. There's Morgana Wolff. So I had to like imagine in my head their party wear, hot weather, and cold weather outfits. I had to like take their other outfits and like be inspired by them, you know? So those are my own creation, but the rest of the outfits are just like almost recreations of the Sims 3 ones. I tried my best. And The Sims 3 has 5 traits in cast. We only have 3, so I had to like cut back a little bit. I tried to focus mostly on their story because these Sims do have like a sort of, well, it's pretty simple, kind of cliche little story they've got, but I tried to like focus on those things because basically these Sims, cute couple, just married, doing pretty well for themselves, not gonna lie. They have a nice mansion in Sunset Valley, and Morgana her whole life has always dreamed of having kids. Her aspiration is to have 5 kids, which is a little bit much, but live your dream, sweetie. And she just found out that her husband, Thornton, wants nothing to do with children. He hates children. He's very ambitious, very career-driven, does not want kids. And obviously she loves them, wants kids so badly. And their storyline is like, can they pull it off? Can they like be together still? Will they make it work? And let me tell you guys, the answer is no. If you guys disagree about fundamental things like having kids or not, it's just not, it never works. It never works in real life. Like, no one's gonna want to change. It's just gonna suck. But listen, Morgana, I believe in you. Make your relationship work, sweetie, but also maybe instead find someone who shares the same values as you. But anyway, their actual bio says, both the arts and having children are very important to Morgana Wolff, but she has just learned that her new husband, Thornton, actively dislikes both. Oops. Can these newlyweds save their young marriage? Should they even try? So not only does he not like kids, he also hates the arts, which she's very passionate about, which kind of sucks for her. But she's a young doctor, he's a very powerful big businessman, you know? And so they've got some issues to work through, maybe. He seems like not the most supportive husband, but whatever, it's fine. He's a cute Sim. In The Sims 3, he's got these weird sideburns that are very pointy and they like turn into his face and follow his cheekbones, but like in the middle of his cheek. It's super odd. We have nothing like that in The Sims 4. I almost gave him like something similar, but it made his face look so square that I just couldn't do it. So I gave him like a nice goatee instead. Similar facial hair thing, but not the same facial hair because we just couldn't pull it off. And I used no custom content because I wanted to make these Sims more accessible, and I liked the idea of trying to do them with just what we had in the game. Honestly, if I had tried just base game, it'd be kind of fun, because they were base game Sims back then, but listen, we're not trying to do that again. That would be too hard. Base game only? No way. That seems difficult and scary, so I didn't do them only the base game. My bad. But anyway, Morgana's traits. She has 5, like I said. She's a workaholic, good, family-oriented, charismatic, and artistic in The Sims 3. She's a bedpan cleaner, which is medical level 2. She's a doctor. She's got logic skill. She's a nice girl, you know? Whereas her husband, Thornton, on the other hand, Thornton is perfectionist, he has commitment issues, he dislikes children, he's frugal, and he's ambitious. So you can see they kind of have very different outlooks on life, which is unfortunate, to say the least, but you know, maybe they can work through it, who knows? But I do have a bit of a theory. I mentioned it in my video yesterday, but I'll just explain it one more time quickly, because these two, you know, she's a little bit younger than him, by the way. She's like, their bars are in very different places on their age, you know, but whatever. Anyway, I was looking through the relationships, and she has a coworker named Jolena, right, who she despises. And then I discovered that Thornton is really good friends with Jolena. Like, he has, like, one friend, and it's Jolena. Super odd, right? Like, why would he have this friend who his wife hates, you know? Like, it just seems unusual. And she's a really pretty young blonde, you know, so fishy is all. It just seems a bit fishy, right? And then I started thinking more about it, and I was like, wow, what if Thornton is having an affair with Jolena? Now, I don't want to make any assumptions, but it sure seems that way, you know? Like, I'm not trying to, like, make any false, crazy claims here, but I'm just getting that vibe. So I invented this story in my head of how Jolena is Morgana's boss, and listen, Thornton and Jolena go way back. They've known each other forever. They went to high school together. They've been friends for a long time. They've kind of been, like, on and off flings for a long time. But he keeps, like, dating younger women and, like, prettier women or whatever. Like, Jolena's great. She's beautiful, ambitious, shares the same passions as Thornton. They're both very career-driven, except he just keeps dating these, like, younger, prettier women, you know, like Morgana. And he keeps, like, leaving Jolena in the dust. And now here he is, married to Morgana, a younger, prettier woman. How dare he? And she's very jealous and upset, clearly. But, like, Morgana's very jealous and upset because she can tell her husband has, like, a thing for this woman and who's her boss. Like, and it's just a whole thing. So, terrible situation to be in. Basically, in this story, Thornton sucks, because he's leading people on, he's playing people, he's using them, he's just a bad person. Because, I mean, to be fair, to get Morgana to marry him, like, he clearly had to have, I don't know, pretended to be into things she's into. Like, if she loves the arts, he must have pretended to like them too for a while for her to marry him, right? Like, it seems like he kind of sucks. But anyway, I gave her the big happy family aspiration. I also gave her the good trait, family-oriented, and creative. Because I like the idea of her having that, like, artistic thing, and she wants kids, and she's also a good sim. So she's kind of like the opposite of her husband. People are saying to give the ambitious trait to her, because she is hardworking, and she is a workaholic, but her husband is quite literally ambitious. He has the ambitious trait in The Sims 3, so I gave him the ambitious trait instead. But Thornton here is very well dressed. They both are. I think they both have very, like, upscale styles. Like, they both have very expensive wardrobes. I tried to keep her a little bit more modestly covered because it seemed like she was in most of her outfits. But, you know, sometimes we go for, like, a cropped sort of outfit for our party where, you know, we can go a little bit wild. The hardest part for me with Thornton was getting his eyebrows right, because he has these super weird caterpillar-looking curly things on his face. And his facial hair, like eyebrows and beard included, were both very difficult for me. I tried my best. He looks really ugly for a long time. Then we kind of fixed it. He got better. We picked better facial hair. Can't speak. Better facial hair. You know, we got through it together. It was a great time. It just took us a bit to get there. And then his outfits, he all has a lot of suits on. He wears a nice, like, pinstripe suit for his everyday outfit, and then all of his other outfits are suits, basically. He wouldn't be caught dead without one, except his hot weather outfit. He's got, like, some fancy plaid shorts, you know, like, he's nice white button-up shirt. Like, he's that guy. Definitely that guy. Very expensive taste, but he's a very cute sim. Like, we're into it. You know, that jawline, am I right? Like, I mean, if you want to break up him and Morgana, they should break up. My formal I can't speak. My formal recommendation of these Sims is to break up. And you know, like I said before, I, as a 19-year-old college student, never been married, you know, don't want kids for a long time, I know all about this, and I know for a fact that you should not get married to someone who doesn't want kids if you do. Like, that never works, okay? You two are dumb. This is like life lessons, like most common knowledge ever. You don't marry somebody that has different views on very fundamental things like that. Find someone who doesn't want kids if you don't want kids. It's best for everybody. Anyway, lesson learned, right? That maybe they'll make it work. Maybe they'll change, but probably not. Am I right? Because this is her like life dream. Her lifetime wish in The Sims 3 was to have 5 kids. And so obviously her husband that hates children is not going to be very happy about that, but you know, could be fun to play with them. And their house is 1 bedroom, by the way. They have a 1-bedroom house in The Sims 3. If you want to watch me build that, I'll link that video down below. It's kind of fun to like associate these stories of these Sims and their houses and stuff like that. It's kind of fun to play The Sims 3. I don't know. We all know this. I love The Sims 3, and I love going back and looking at it and stuff. I think I might recreate some more Sims. I love doing these like Sims 3 versus Sims 4 videos where like I did the ones where I compared mermaids in The Sims 3 and Sims 4. I like talked about the land grab family in The Sims 3 and Sims 4. And it's kind of fun to make old townies in The Sims 4, because these are different townies. We don't have the Wolff family in The Sims 4. Ooh, I wonder if someday they'll add the Wolffs back in a different save. Like in a new world, if we ever get the Wolffs back. Because, I mean, they give us back a few townies. Like, the land grab's been around forever. The Goths, the Calientes are all, like, classic, iconic old townies. When will we get more? Bring me back the OGs. I'd love to have the Wolffs back. Or like the Alto family. I'm still waiting for the Altos. They're a very iconic old Sims family. Where are they? Where is their stupid pink mansion? I need it. I need it now. It was like the perfect opportunity to put them in like, I mean, Oasis Springs would have fit them, I think. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe someday they'll come back. This is my formal request. EA, if you're watching this, please bring me back my old Sims. Please. But earlier while I was streaming, I was kind of making fun of the outfits that Morgana had for her swimwear and her cold weather outfit because they were very clearly randomized. And I was like, you know, we can just like make up our own because these don't really make sense. And then Simgrew Frost, the CM for The Sims 4, was in my chat and he was like, nope, it was on purpose. Copy it. Exact. You can't change it. It was on purpose. Because he was messing with me. But it was funny. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day. And so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Hi, Simgrew Frost. Because you lied to me and you owe me, this is my formal request. You have to make them bring the Altos back, okay? This is very important to me. And the Wolffs, but like the Altos, okay? Thanks, bye.